Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Department with only 8 cops secretly acquired an arsenal of 19 military vehicles using 1033 program. A tiny police department in a small Delaware town has been using the newly reinstated 1033 program to amass an arsenal of vehicles, weapons, and equipment, and they are keeping it secret. By Matt Agarist, March 15, 2018. Washington, D.C. Last August, the Trump administration lifted a ban on military surplus hardware being transferred to police departments across the United States. The controversial 1033 program became a source of citizen outrage after images of police armed with military-grade weaponry, including grenade launchers and armored MRAPs, were beamed into people's homes across the country during the battlefield-style police response to the rioting in Ferguson, Missouri in 2014. As many Americans noted, Ferguson, Missouri looked like a war zone, with police kitted out in Marine-issue camouflage and military-grade body armor, toting short-barreled assault rifles, and rolling around in armored vehicles virtually indistinguishable from U.S. soldiers. Shortly after, the American public became widely aware, and largely outraged, over the extreme militarization of their local police forces, President Obama signed an executive order, EO, that blocked large-caliber weapons, armored vehicles, grenade launchers, and other heavy military hardware from being repurposed from battlefields across the globe to small-town USA. This was one of very few notable pro-liberty moves by the Obama admin. However, thanks to the current administration, it is all gone. The new Trump plan went into effect immediately and completely rolled back the EO that blocks state, county, and local police departments from obtaining military weapons of war. Unsurprisingly, drug warrior extraordinaire, Attorney General Jeff Sessions led the charge to reinstate the program. Opening up the torrent of military weapons flowing back into the hands of the world's deadliest police also opened up the conversation about much-needed scrutiny of this process. And now, a new report proves the need for this scrutiny. As TechDirt reports, not everyone abuses this program, but those that do so spectacularly. An 11-member police force, 8 full-time and 3 part-time, for a Delaware town with 400 residents has availed itself of more than $3 million in 1033 gear over the last 5 years. This first came to light late last year when documents obtained by Muckrock prompted town officials to wonder why they hadn't been notified of the department's stockpile. When asked if the Dewey PD could account for all of the items by providing the physical location of items in their possession and paper trails for items sold, Sergeant Cliff Dempsey said, "We're not going to comment on that matter at this time." On the agenda for a November 11 Dewey Beach Commissioners meeting is the discussion of 3 options for the 1033 program. 1. Require the DBPD to provide complete accounting for property received through any federal or surplus property program. 2. Accept a recommendation from the town's audit committee to utilize the town's auditors, or 3. Hire an independent consultant to conduct a more comprehensive review. Earlier this month, the Milford Beacon published the results of a Freedom of Information Act request to the Federal Defense Logistics Agency showing the scope of their weapons and equipment cache. Some of the equipment can be located and some of it has been accounted for. However, what is public is only a fraction of their total arsenal. As the Beacon reports, among hundreds of line items turned over between March 2013 and December 2017, the police acquired a total of 12 ATVs, 51 jackets or parkas and 13 space heaters, and 19 trucks of all kinds. 19 trucks were received through the LESO program between March 2013 and December 2017. The department asked for many more than that. Included in this cache of military vehicles to police a town of 400 citizens is an armored Humvee and another mine-resistant armored vehicle. There are more vehicles than their police officers can drive, and the department apparently sees nothing wrong with this, nor do they want you to know about it. What's more, they are apparently profiting from the sale of some of the equipment and refusing to report how much they are making, who they are selling it to, or where the money is going. As TechDirt points out, the extensive list of items obtained makes it appear the Dewey PD has stocked and furnished its office at federal taxpayers' expense while avoiding any sort of local accountability. The police department couldn't care less about accountability either, because everything they are doing is apparently legal. They are unafraid of telling the local government to kick rocks. In November, the Dewey Beach commissioners voted to demand that police provide a full report of all transactions they've conducted under the 1033 program. To this date, they've yet to report a single thing to the council.
County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.